And then oh, it's fancy like that.
I know. Why did it do that now?
I don't know. We've got the voice and
Scared me.
yeah. So we got the four of us on here. We're going to go ahead and get started. This is streaming live on some Facebook pages. So if you're watching it, leave us a comment and we'll kind of monitor. I see we are. Let me turn down my volume. We got Jennifer Sestock on. So Jennifer, welcome. Thanks for joining us. So good evening and welcome to Looking for More. So my name's Kristen Finley and I'm here with my friends Irene Suttner and Lisa Bartlett, as well as our special guest, Nikki Cotton. So tonight we want to share a little bit about our journeys into entrepreneurship and how we found our passion in a community where we are achieving health, wealth, and fulfillment. If you're on here or seeing this live on our live stream, I'm assuming that something about looking for more caught your attention. And about 6 years ago, I found myself looking for more. At the time, I was a stay-at-home mom to 3 teenage boys and a wife to a senior leader in the Air Force. I was pretty settled in my role as a home manager, I guess, but I could feel a shift in what I was wanting out of life as my boys got older and relied less and less on me. I found myself a little bit bored and honestly a little resentful with the mundane tasks of being at home, the laundry, the cooking, the cleaning. You guys know what I'm talking about? So, and if I'm completely honest, I longed a little bit for the respect, the kudos, and the admiration that my husband got every time he walked into a room as the commander and people would salute him and yes sir him. I mean, nobody was saluting me at home and no one was congratulating me on the freshly washed sheets, the sparkling toilets, or the spaghetti and meatballs that I'd made for dinner that night. And I was really feeling like I needed something that I could call my own, something that I could be passionate about, something that would allow me to help others, and something that my family and others would be proud of me for. I really was wanting personal and outside validation. I also thought it would be nice it'd be a nice little bonus to have a couple hundred extra dollars a month that I could do with whatever I wanted. But I wanted these things, but I still wanted to be the mom that the boys came home to. I still wanted to have that time flexibility of being able to, come and go as I pleased. So I guess you could say I really did kind of want to have my cake and eat it too. And so it was about that time I found these ladies when I found a company called Juice Plus, a company with a mission to inspire healthy living around the world, and a company committed to getting more plants and whole food nutrition into every body. So what about you, Irene? What were you looking for more of?
Well, hi, everyone, and thanks, Kristen. And again, my name is Irene Suttner, and I'm going to share a little story of a gal who was a deputy sheriff for 27 years. And then in the blink of an eye, her career came to an end. Yep, that gal is me. I started my career as a deputy when I was 21. And then at 47, I was facing early retirement because of several injuries I sustained on the job. I loved my job. And to be honest, I would still be doing it now at the age of 54. It's crazy how life is and what it has in store for you. Not only was I going to retire, but I was also in the midst of a divorce. My world was being turned upside down. I had 2 more surgeries on the horizon, and I just didn't know what I was going to do when my monthly income was going to be reduced. I certainly knew that I did not want to go back to a 9-to-5 job. How about you, Lisa?
Thanks, Irene. Okay, so at 53, I can honestly say that my second to none greatest accomplishment and favorite job in my life has been and still is being a mom to my boys, now 26 and 24. 24 actually today, by the way. Yeah. And being a wife, family is absolutely everything to me. My highest core value. I was truly fortunate and blessed to be able to be a stay-at-home mom. It was a choice I made easily and figured that there was no better time to put my degree in psychology and child development and teacher credentials to work. because, why not pay for the education, and have all that knowledge, right? To be home with my kids. Part of my family history is a track record of diabetes, lung and heart disease, and obesity. I struggled with my weight most of my adult life and have done every diet program out there, always fluctuating up and down between 50 pounds, up either way. All I knew was how important my boys, husband, and family were to me, and I wanted to be part of their lives and watch them graduate college, start their own families, and have a relationship with my future grandchildren that my dad never had because he died at age 51. I was now at a crossroads in my life, and it was time to take care of myself and finally make a commitment to be healthier, the healthier me, so I could live the life I always talked about, as well as find my new passion, my purpose, and what I wanted my more to consist of, since my hours were being significantly reduced. I was 46 on a mission to do the things that would lead me to living healthy and finding what my next chapter would be. I can honestly say that besides my health journey, I didn't have a plan. My whole life, I've pretty much had a plan. And I didn't know what to do. And I wasn't just technically the mom to my boys. I was always room mom. I was always team mom. I was always taking care of everybody. And then even when they went to high school and I became Booster Club president for the football team for 6 years, that was a full-time job that I wasn't getting paid for, loved every minute of it. And I had over 100 players, coaches, parents, and faculty needing me. And now I'm not doing anything. There was nothing that I was doing at this point compared to everything that I was doing before. And, and every time somebody said, what are you going to do with your free time? All the free time that you have, it was like a slap in the face. And I didn't have that community anymore that I had. And, the kids all called me mom that were on the team and they were going to college. And I was left wondering what my more would be. So Kristen, or wait, nope, it's gonna still be me here. Yep. So 3 years later, I was turning 50 before my 50th birthday. I was down 50 pounds and living my healthiest life. This is when I was so fortunate enough to be introduced to Juice Plus. I was blown away by the research, its certifications, and the community. I had so much energy, which allowed me to be the athlete I knew I could always be. My allergies were non-existent and my skin was clearing up. And, I got off those medications, and I actually realized now, later on after the fact, that it's been key in helping me maintain the 50 pounds that I have not put on it back on in 3 years. I was loving the way I was feeling, and I loved the way my family was seeing all the benefits of having a healthy immune system. So all of a sudden I began to want to tell everybody about Juice Plus. I just had to do it. And then I was like, could this be what I'm looking for? But I knew I wasn't a salesperson and I didn't want to be, but I couldn't stop myself. I literally could not stop myself from sharing this with everybody. I knew that whatever I was going to do, it had to be serving others. And I wanted to help people with their health, fitness, and help them avoid what I went through for 26 years before I finally found where I am today. And how can I say no to a stable company with a specific narrow product line that have been around for 50 years, with mentors and partners that have huge servant hearts at all levels? I was pleasantly surprised with the $52 a year sign-up fee, and even more excited when there was no demands to order huge expensive packages of the products before you could even begin. And I didn't even have to worry about shipping anything to the customers because corporate takes care of that too. And these are just a few of the reasons that I'm so grateful I said yes. And Kristen, I know that you have amazing reasons why you chose Juice Plus as well. And I'd love for you to share those with everybody too.
Yeah, so for me, Juice Plus, it wasn't really something that I had planned to do. I think it was kind of a fate thing or maybe a manifestation thing. I do believe when you put it out there to the universe that you're looking for more sort of comes your way. And I was looking for more at about the same time that my husband's military career was starting to wind down. And about that time, my own health was improving so much due to the Juice Plus powders that I'd added about a year earlier. So the stars kind of aligned, and I realized that sharing these plant concentrates that I'd come to love love and believe in, combined with my desire to help others get healthier, as well as being something for myself that I could be passionate about and that I could do on my own schedule, was going to be the perfect fit for me. And I don't want people to think that it's an easy business, because being your own boss and having your own business isn't always easy. But it's simple. It's simple. There's basically two things that we do in our business. And first is we get to share a few products that are backed by science with people that you care about. And when I say a few products, I really mean a few products, starting with fruits and veggies in a capsule. Let's face it, none of us get enough fruits and vegetables. We all need more in our diet. It's just a simple way to put more fruits and vegetables in your body. Then we have a plant-based protein powder and plant-based bars. We have plant-based omega oils, which are awesome. And then our final product is this indoor or outdoor home gardening system, which was actually just featured as a top indoor garden by an NBC shopping guide. So who knew? That's it.
Hmm.
That's all. That's our whole product line right there. So and the second thing that we do is we get to ask people that we want to work with if they'd like to join us in sharing the products and inspiring healthy living. So we don't have to go into a job every day and sit in a cubicle next to someone that we don't want to sit next to a cubicle next to. So anyway, those are the two things that we do. But I think in today's environment, people are looking for four things that our company has really that we've managed to deliver on. And first is that we provide immune support. And who is not looking to have a healthier immune system these days? We are also looking, there are a lot of us who are looking for an opportunity to earn supplemental income. We're looking for a proven system for working from home. And our company has really stepped up and made that so simple for us. And finally, I think a lot of us are looking for a community to belong to and feel like we are a part of. So, what about you? What about you, Irene? What of all the opportunities out there, why did you choose this company?
Well, I firmly believe that certain events happen in your life for a reason. I was introduced to Juice Plus products, and frankly, it was a no brainer that I needed more fruits and vegetables because I knew I did not eat enough. Shortly after I was invited to an event, I found out that there was a business behind the product. This is exactly what I was looking for. This was going to be my more. I discovered that this was a business that I could do literally anywhere, and all I needed was my cell phone. What I love about this business is that a retired deputy, a stay at home mom or dad, a college student, a full time worker, a nurse, a part time worker, you get the idea. It's for anyone who wants to supplement their income. This opportunity to supplement my retired income was exactly what the financial doctor ordered. We are given the tools and resources to run our business. You do not, I repeat, you do not need to be an expert in anything. You don't have to hold a title or have credentials to do this business. We are in 28 countries, and we have recently opened up for business in Mexico. This extra income has allowed me to still do the things I loved to do when I was a full-time deputy and married. I am now remarried to my best friend and feel really good about myself, knowing that I'm able to use my JP income to pay for travel expenses, the golf games, concerts, personal care, sushi night out with the hubby, treating my daughter out to lunch. I get to do, and so many more things. I do all those things knowing that I have peace of mind that I've been able to supplement my retirement income with something that brings me joy and that I know is helping people that I care for. We try to have a positive impact on the communities we serve and the world around us. Guided by our corporate mission of inspiring healthy living around the world and by our 7 core beliefs. We are authentic, we create community, we value simplicity, we are approachable, we are relentless about quality, we focus on longevity, and we are inclusive. This is a great way to earn extra income while building a lasting business. And it's a lot of fun. How about you, Kristen?
So yeah, I joined this company to spark my passion, but the business the business that I've created has provided like so much more. It's allowed me to financially give back in ways that I really never even thought would be possible. I was able to charter a boat for our family to go on a fishing outing. I We gave to our church. We sponsored our son's lacrosse team. They need a new camera. We deliver a new camera the next week. And I have an 85-year-old mom, and stuff is, she's on a fixed income, and stuff is breaking down in her house, and she does not have to worry. We are able to take care of all that extra little stuff that she needs. And I think, to me, that's probably the one of the last things I told my dad before he died was that I would take care of my mom. And I just really feel like this business has afforded me that opportunity to really be able to deliver on that. And I really just can't imagine how different my life would be today if I wouldn't have said yes just a few years ago. And I know, Lisa, you've had some really awesome, unexpected um, sort of surprises out of this company that you didn't really think you'd get. And so share away, sister.
Yes. This part, oh my gosh, this is my favorite. I mean, there are so many blessings or my mores that I didn't account for or even knew was missing from my life until they were placed right in front of me. And I couldn't even imagine now my life without them. I shared how I was feeling a little unneeded, unfulfilled, and didn't really have direction or purpose earlier. The bottom line, even with an adoring husband, family, and friends, I was lonely. I was lonely and longing for a community of like-minded people that enjoyed helping others without an agenda, helping them live longer, feel better, make dreams happen, who also like having fun while doing it and make real non-superficial connections. The people that you can count on, that have your back, laugh and cry with you, and vent with you. I never thought that I would find this community selling fruits and vegetables in a capsule. I knew I found a way to up-level my health, but never thought I would find this amazing community where there isn't even competition, only the love of trying to help as many people live a healthier life. It also a place to find amazing friends when you least expect it, that are literally extensions of yourself. Buddies, as they are called in our world, are the loving, like-minded, reliable, responsible human beings you pretty much don't go a day without talking to. And for me, this is Kristen and Irene, and there are so many more that make up this community that we are so blessed to be a part of. And we get to do this together, to collaborate, help, share, laugh, and learn together from one another. I found a purpose that filled my heart by helping everyone I could get as healthy as possible from the inside out. I found passion in this community of like-minded warriors on a mission, and I have grown and learned so much about myself with so many different personal growth programs that have been offered to me that I would have never thought of or been a part of before. I guess that's why they say that this is a personal growth program disguised as a business. And I am so thankful for that, because it has led me to understanding what I needed as a young woman and mom and wasn't getting then to fill me up, which is why it's so important for me to try to help the moms who have lost themselves along the way. And I want to help make an impactful difference for their health and help guide them in making an extra income stream. So maybe, just maybe, if they wanted to stay home but couldn't before, then maybe they can with our help. So you've heard our stories of what we love about this company of ours in our 3 to 4 years that we have under our belts, and thought it would be incredible for you to hear from someone that is an icon in our company for over 30 years. She is not only at the top level of our company, but is one of the top earners as well. She was there from the beginning and has literally helped make this company what it is today. And the best part of that is we get to learn from an unbelievably humble, down-to-earth, loving person that makes you feel like you're the most important person in the room. And we are so honored to introduce to you our dynamic leader, but truly, mostly our friend, Nikki Cotton.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're muted.
I said, I don't know how I can speak after that. That was really beautiful, Lisa. And back at all of you on the call, I am just so proud of the 3 women that are doing this today. We've been working together for a while, and just to watch what's happened over the last 6 months, for those of you that don't know, it's been nothing short of a miracle, sort of. I mean, just to see the coming together and what you've all grown into. And I know it's part of this journey. And when you talk about wanting more, I was introduced to this company 30 years ago, and my husband and I at that time, well, before I was introduced to this, originally when my husband and I got together, we wanted more from the get-go. We already knew that we wanted a life that included travel. We didn't have children yet. We knew we wanted children. We knew that we wanted our children to travel with us. We knew that we wanted time flexibility. We knew that we wanted to be able to choose where we live. We knew all the pieces, but we didn't know where to look for to get them. And we thought owning our own business would be that place. We would be our own bosses. So we had a construction company. Anybody that's ever worked in construction is now laughing at me. And we really thought that this would allow us to choose what our life looked like. And it really, this American dream literally turned into an American nightmare. And by the end of 10 years, I have to say that I'm going to shorten this up by just saying we lost it all. We had to lean against our house. And we really were not only financially broke, but we were emotionally broken. We were spiritually broken. We were physically broken. We were at a time in our lives in our early 40s with little ones going, I don't even know what to do. Where do we turn to? How do we even catch up? How do we get out of this? And someone showed us this company, and thank goodness my husband had the foresight or the belief or some magical piece that said, yes, we're going to go for that. And at that point in time, honestly, my more had disappeared. How many of you have stopped completely dreaming about possibility in your life? Even if you have a good life, the idea that more could look like giving away more could look like helping future grandchildren, more could look like making memories with your family on vacations. There's so many ways that more can look. But I find that so many women stop looking for more. And I believe it's because they're the container and the holder of their family. And if they want more, it might mean they're not happy or not doing a good enough job. And I believe that you can be happy where you are and still want more. And this company brought all of those things these women have said to me. It brought community, it brought health, it brought a joy to life and a purpose to life that I didn't even know was in me. At the time when we were broke, my biggest desire was to be a bank teller because I didn't think it would be too hard. I would get to talk to people because I love people. My husband would be a fireman because he's a big recreator and he'd have time off. And I went from having the dream of being a bank teller to embracing something, a mission so much larger than myself. A way to help people with their finances, with their health, with their community. And Lisa, personal growth, there's been nothing like it. And my husband and I have always been personal growth junkies. We've done every course in the world, even without taking a course. This community, this lifestyle of mission-driven people who are up to something will shift your mindset and take you to a place that you didn't know existed. So do you want me to tell you the news? Are we ready for the news? We're ready for the news. So I've been with the company 30 years, and what I'm going to tell you, this company has never, ever done before. What we know as a company is in the next 5 years, our company is over a $15 billion company. We now have over 70,000 partners in the United States. That doesn't include anybody around the world. And our company wants to double itself in the world in the next 5 years. That means that we are on a mission to find people who want to make change in the world and to want to be part of that change. So I don't know how about you, but I love the idea of being part of a revolution. In this case, it's a healthy living revolution. We're not throwing stones, we're throwing apples. here, eat this, do this, get healthy, feel great. And that's part of our mission. And so the company, because they really want to double, and we know if we're going to double the amount of people in the world that are taking Juice Plus, that are seeing a difference in their health, I went from 3 Excedrin headaches a week to none. I'm not saying that's going to happen for anybody else, but to not have a headache, for any of you that have had a bad headache, that's all you think about is getting rid of that headache, right? If you're sick in any way, you only have one dream, to get healthy. But when you're healthy, you have all kinds of possibilities. Our company knows that. So I know I'm stringing this out a little bit because you got to know, what are they doing? What are they doing that's going to make a difference that we can bring on? I think somebody on the call tonight said, health warriors. I mean, that's who we are, right? We are all about changing the world one person at a time, one family at a time, one community at a time, and we go global. So what our company has done is, if you want to join our mission, typically there's a fee to join. The fee is not all that much, but here's the deal. If you join our company and just have a little bit of what I like to think of as future vision, what could it look like if, what if I love Juice Plus and it made a difference for me, and I invited just 2 friends to come on along with me and enjoy their health in a way that they've never had. The company is offering that you can get started for absolutely no cost. And the idea is, bring 2 friends with you. So now that 3 new people are going to be on our Juice Plus products, right? You and 2 friends. What that's going to do for you, the company, first of all, and this is such a great thing to do, and just share a little bit. When you introduce this to just 2 people in the first 10 days, the company not only has gifted you what I think of as $1 million business, they've gifted that part to you, but you also are going to get a gift from the company of $100 just to thank you for living our mission. Can you imagine a company just says, live healthy, be healthy, share with friends, and we're going to thank you with $100, and then you're going to earn at least another $90. So in your first 10 days, you're looking at earning about $190. After that, the world is your oyster. That's a real thing, right? That's an expression. So I'm just going to invite you along. Come join our Blitz. It doesn't start until June 1st, but I'm going to add one little, this is now like, I'm going to add one more thing. It's not.
Okay, go ahead.
What I'm really excited about is you might not want to wait until June 1st. And I'm going to tell you why. You might want to get started today, still pay that small fee. It's $52. You might want to start today. Find your 2 friends so that starting June 1st, you start with our company at a higher level, a higher commission level, and the 2 people you brought along can sign up as your first 2 partners in June. So all 3 of you can absolutely explode in June. So you might not want to wait to get healthy, and you might not want to wait to share this with friends because it's too good to keep a secret. So that's what I'm going to share with you tonight. Come join us, Blitz. You can get started now. You could wait until June, but if it were me, I'd get started now, and I'd start in June, piling up all my friends to see what we've got to offer. That's my story, Kristen, Irene, Lisa. So happy to be here with you beautiful women tonight.
Oh, thank you so much, Nikki. We really appreciate you taking the time and sharing your story with us. And if any of this resonates with any of you out there and you're looking for your more, contact the person that invited you to this call, or if you're out there in Facebook land and you've seen it, contact one of us and we can get you started. So I want to thank everybody else too for being on the call, and for those people out there in Facebook land that actually took the time to listen to us. All right. Thank you very, very much.
I'm going to stop the live stream.
Okay.
And I'm going to stop the recording. 1 second.